Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Dude.
Johnny.
We still have yet some pins to go through from our vacation before we're ready to bring the last batch of those forward. But while we're working on that, we thought we had a grouping here of fig pins that we had not gotten to yet. So we thought we would show those up close and include those in the next grouping that's going to go on the wall. So we'll get started on these. Johnny, do you want to start?
Oh, okay. Let's see here. Why don't we start with Baymax.
Again, these are all fig pins.
Fig pins. We all know where Baymax comes from. Movie Big Hero 6. There's another one here where he's in the armor that Hero makes for him. So yeah, his little red armor there.
Cool.
So that's Baymax.
Another one we have is Mike Wazowski from Monsters University.
I wish we had Sully.
We actually had two of these. We took a trader to Walt Disney World and traded with Mike from Mouse House Pins.
Oh.
We traded this one for that Nick Wilde pin from Zootopia.
Zootopia.
Yep. So go ahead.
All right, moving on. I got some Alice in Wonderland. So we got the Cheshire Cat. And if you want to know what these are, this is the pin bag. If you saw this thing sticking up,
It's got three prongs on it.
Three prongs on it. Get a little closer look at the Cheshire Cat.
From Alice in Wonderland.
From Alice in Wonderland. Do you want me to go with this
Sure.
one too? And then we also got the girl herself, Alice.
These are all great size pins too, if you know fig pins, they're nice size. Next ones we got Wally. This is a really cool fig pin. And his friend Eve here.
That actually is a cute movie.
It is. We don't watch it very often, but
No.
you're up.
Okay, let's see. Who am I going to go to next? All right. We got Raya. This is one of her. She's got her sword. And then here's another one with her facing forward with the sword. So that's the two we have of Raya. And we got the dragon.
Is it Sisu?
I think it's Sisu. Is that what you said? Sisu?
I think that's the name. Cute pin.
And this is Raya, the last dragon. Well, that's the movie. So there's that.
All right, moving on to Toy Story, we got Forky. He's so cute.
Oh, Forky.
And Bo Peep. Woody.
Do you want me
We also have a little Woody. We have a big Woody and a little Woody. They're both fig pins. And then we have a big Buzz and a little Buzz.
Big Buzz, little Buzz.
They all have these have three prong. I think the little ones have two.
Mm-hmm.
And then, hold on, I thought I had another one. Bo, Woody.
He's right there.
Yeah. And this is a Duke?
I think it's, yeah, I think so.
Duke what?
Duke Nukem?
Nukem?
I should really look that up.
Duke. I don't remember him very well. I know he was in there. I remember seeing him. But... So from the Toy Story, that's what we have there in fig pins. Johnny, you gonna go to those ones?
Okay. So for our next one, we have Nightmare Before Christmas. And to start off, we got Oogie Boogie. And I think in his hand is the dice that he throws when he does his little singing number in the movie.
Can you sing it?
No. No. So yeah, there is Oogie Boogie. Next we have Zero. Jack Skellington.
It's a skinny little guy.
Skinny, tall pen. And if you got Jack Skellington, you gotta have Sally. And her patchwork dress. And last but not least, the mayor.
I love his hat.
Very tall hat. At least he doesn't have the angry face going. He's got the regular happy face. If that's what you want to call happy. Right, so that's Nightmare Before Christmas.
And then let's go here. I think we have we're going to Star Wars, Darth Vader.
Oh. What? So it isn't Duke Nukem. I must be thinking of something. It's Duke Kaboom.
Oh, Duke Kaboom. Yep, now that name rings a bell. Sorry, Duke Kaboom. From Toy Story.
Why was I thinking Nukem? I must be thinking of something else.
I don't know. Duke Kaboom. That makes sense. So this is Darth, right?
Yes.
And this is Anakin?
I think it's Anakin.
First, I thought it was the Chancellor, but
The Emperor?
or the Emperor. It looks younger. It might be Anakin. Grogu. This is silver, kind of silver pen. At first in this movie, Grogu kind of irritated me. He didn't do anything.
You know, I was just thinking.
But I got to like him.
Yeah.
Grogu there.
Did we see any FiGPiNS while we were on vacation?
I did not.
Did we even see any FiGPiNS to buy?
I did not.
I didn't think so either. I mean, I don't think there's any problem with trading FiGPiNS in the parks.
Grogu with that frog. This is when they were at that pond, right? In that fight. And he was with all those kids.
I think so.
I think he was catching this frog.
He wanted some lunch.
It grossed me up. And then here's Grogu with a cup of coffee.
Cup of something.
Cup of something.
Don't know if it's coffee or not.
And then here he is just hanging out. And then we have just finished Ahsoka, the series Ahsoka, and good show.
No, the only one season of it. It was cool. What was your true thoughts on it?
I actually wasn't into it till later in maybe the fifth or so episode, but these are both Ahsoka. Sabine bugged me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she turned out, she was, what do you call it, a Padawan? She was in training, and she was younger, and she probably really loved Ezra, and I get it.
Well, I mean,
it all worked out.
Yeah, I mean, they were friends.
Yeah, so you can see where she wanted to be truthful to her friend, and that made sense, really.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even Ahsoka at the end said she's done some of the same things. It was an unexpected ending to me.
I think
because later in that was pre Mandalorian, and that Morgan, Ahsoka kills her. So I'm not quite sure how that all worked. I don't get it, because they were both back on their world, right? And Ahsoka killed that Morgan lady, right? I mean, we saw it.
It looked
we
like
saw the fight.
Even the mothers in the red outfit said Morgan is dead.
Yeah, but
then she appears in The Mandalorian.
Right.
So apparently she's not dead.
Maybe I'm off on that.
Somebody healed her up.
And here's R2-D2 with Grogu. I like this pin a
I
lot.
think there needs to be another season of Ahsoka. I think. I don't know if they're going to do
after?
one. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if they're planning on doing one.
I really like those characters. What were they? Did we hear what they are called? The little guys with the shells on their back.
You know what they look like? They look like grasshoppers to me.
They're really cute, actually.
Which is what, well, grasshoppers had
Antennae,
looking eyes.
or whatever they were.
They're kind of cute.
Here's the Mandalorian.
I think I saw something.
I loved this series.
Yeah, it was good.
He was the nicest guy. I like nice. What's this guy's name? B11 or something like that? Johnny?
IG-11.
IG-11? Okay. And this looks like the same guy. Is it him just in a different
I think it is.
position?
I think it is.
This is when he had Grogu on his... He was protecting him there.
I think there's another. I think Disney put out a trailer for another show. Something about something about the Clone Wars, or I can't remember. Anyway, we also got some. I was asking around while we were on vacation in the parks, and I got some mixed feelings about Andor. We haven't watched it yet. I don't know what our next one's going to be, but there's always Obi-Wan.
Want to do these? We have one more grouping here of the FiGPiNS. Johnny?
Okay. So for these FiGPiNS, we've got Captain America.
These are all Marvel.
Yeah, he's oh, there we go. I do like that. He's a little too shiny, but there you should see him now.
I'd be interested in other people's comments on Mandalorian and Ahsoka. What'd you guys think? Let us know.
Iron Man.
Or maybe let us know too if we're off on how that worked with that Morgan lady being killed during Mandalorian, but yet she was killed on the ship here in Ahsoka. So I don't get it. It was the same lady.
Then you got Thor. He doesn't have the hammer, but he's got that new axe. Took the place of the hammer. Star-Lord. There we go. And last but not least,
Okay.
I want to say Hawkeye.
So these FiGPiNS are fun. They're larger. They're very heavy and thick and just quality pins. They will be going on the pin wall down the hall with the rest of these soon. That is going to be one huge pin wall filling when we do that, Johnny, to catch us up to where we're at. So
yeah.
Hopefully our next video is the completion of our pin traders from our Disney trip. We are right now, you can see the wall behind us, and it goes all around the room and down the hall. And we really do know our pins, but we don't guess. We find the pin before we mark it as a dupe or not. So it takes a little time.
It takes a little time.
Yeah.
For me, it's like, I've seen this, and I think it's over in this area, but then I go and I look over there, and it's like, nope, it's in fact on another wall and another side of the room.
And then we do try to look at the quality of the pin too. We compare them to the one we have just to make sure that ours feels authentic and whatnot. And not that it matters in all situations. We actually have a couple pins where we have two versions of it, and not because we think they're both authentic, but because we want to keep both versions. They look enough different that we just like to keep them. I don't know. Anything else you want to say about that? I think it's fun. I can't wait to put our last findings on the wall. Grows. And I mentioned this before, and we're still going to do it, is we have a new idea of creating a pin wall. So I think people out there are going to love this idea. And it's a surprise. But we are going to have a video where we do one of our room walls with it and show that as we progress through building that wall. So that's exciting coming up. So hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to get notifications of our future videos, and keep watching. Thank you. Have a good night.
Good night.